What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to a new edition of the 1216 podcast reaction section. As you can see by the title of the video, we are finally getting into a trailer reaction, not a comedy reaction. Finally, another trailer reaction. A trailer dropped. The official trailer for Deadpool is officially out. I'm super excited. The first 3 seasons on Netflix were amazing. For me, my favorite season is still the second season with The Punisher. Hands down, in a way, was the best season. John Bernthal killed the role as Punisher. I can't see anybody else being Punisher. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors. He's really great. I forgot the name of the show, but it was a limited series where he played a police officer, and it was kind of set in like the Baltimore area and whatnot, with like corrupt police officers and all that kind of stuff. He was really good in that. He was really good as Shane in The Walking Dead or in the earlier seasons. What else was he in? Was he in? He's been in some other stuff. He was in I'm pretty sure, I want to say he was in The Wolf of Wall Street, but in that he was more so like a background character. But he's a fantastic actor. We know he's going to be back. I don't know if he's going to be back in this season though, or this, because it's split into 2 different parts. So I'm not sure if he's going to be back in the first part or the second part, but he will be back. So I'm super looking forward to that. Hopefully he comes back with the actual Punisher logo on, like he left off in the second season and everything. So really looking forward to this season. They're continuing on, if I'm not mistaken, from where they left at the end of season 3 with the whole Kingpin, Bullseye, and and Daredevil. Those 3 and how they had that fight and everything in the house. And if I'm not mistaken, Fisk went to prison. If I'm not mistaken, I think he went to jail. And then we know Deadshot, he got the whole like the adamantium stuff going on. Oh, we're not sure if it's adamantium or not, but we did see him get his eyes changed to how they look in the the comic and whatnot with the rings, because they go into his spine and do all of that the stuff and whatnot. So it could potentially be adamantium now that we do have Wolverine going around, and the adamantium is supposed to be on Tiamat, the celestial that's in the middle of the ocean. So with that coming up with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that is in February, and this comes out in March, so it's potential that it could be adamantium in Bullseye when we see him come back. I know I've been doing a lot of talking. I'm just really excited for this show specifically. It was one of the best shows, even with the Disney Plus shows. The Daredevil show was like, it was far and away really great. The only thing that I kind of didn't like was when they had those kind of like slow episodes where he's just kind of like sitting around not doing anything kind of. So hopefully we don't have too many of those episodes in this. Maybe just 1 or 2, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm just happy that we are getting Charlie Cox back. We saw Fisk in the Hawkeye series, so we already know he's back. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead get into this reaction. Let's get to it, Matt.
For finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Right? It's been a while, right?
A lot of time has passed.
Yes, sir.
By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same.
Same for yourself.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
Right? We know who you are,
I
Fisk.
can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Come on now.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
What's going on? Is he not Daredevil?
The city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos.
Okay, Matt.
Reigns.
Frank! Frank!
I was raised to believe in grace. expression.
Oh, look at all the masks. He got the gray one too. We are back! Let's go! Oh, man. What's the tag? Is it a tag for it? No post tag? Oh, listen, y'all. Oh, my goodness. That was a trailer, y'all. That was a fucking trailer. Oh, to see Daredevil and fucking Fist sitting down and having a conversation at the table and actually seeming cordial about it. It kind of feels like they're throwing nods to the fact that it's been such a long time since they've had the show on, since they've actually seen each other and whatnot. Talking about it's been a while. Looks like you've come up. Looks like you've come up as well. Like, oh man, just everything about it. I'm not 100% sure what the overall, like, what the plot, who's going to be the main bad guy, the main antagonist of the series, because it clearly doesn't look like it's going to be Fisk as the main person, as the main bad guy. Obviously he's going to be involved in it because he's running for mayor. He may have actually won the mayoral election after the way kind of Daredevil speaks to him, talking about it seems like you might kind of game the system, might use it for your own game. It also sounds like fucking Daredevil isn't Daredevil anymore at least during that conversation, because he talks about why'd you stop being a vigilante and everything. So maybe we'll get like the time in between the end of the third season and wherever this is going to take place in the new MCU timeline and everything. So I'm super excited for it. You saw Frank was in it with the super gruffy beard and everything. Oh my goodness, man. I'm just really excited for this, because this is hands down in a way, probably out of all the Disney Plus shows, out of all the Netflix Marvel series, Daredevil was hands down in a way the best series. It's like, without question, there's no argument for any other show and whatnot. I know some people may argue WandaVision. That shit does not come close to Daredevil at all. I'm not even trying to hear it, bro. I'm not trying to hear it at all. So I'm super excited. We also saw Bullseye. We saw him, so he's gonna be in prison and everything. So he's still alive and around. Like I said, I'm wondering if he will have the adamantium and everything in him already, or if we'll see like them putting it in or something like that. Because at the end of season 3, we saw them doing surgery on his back and everything, and then you see the rings go around his eyes that he has. So man, I just don't know. It also seems like there was another guy like in a white kind of looking suit or whatnot. I'm not sure who that is. And it was some dude, it looked like, with like not the white, kind of like a white, like a tiger looking suit, but it was kind of like a dude with just like a regular ass kind of looking white mask. And they had him, and he popped up like right behind the Kingpin, and it was like a picture of Kingpin or something like that. So we'll see who the villain is. Because like I said, it doesn't seem to be Kingpin, it doesn't seem to be Bullseye. So we will find out when the show picks up and we get into it. It's supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like 16 episodes or something like that. It's supposed to be a lot, but it's split into 2 cores. If you're familiar with anime, you know what that is. You get to, say, if it's 16, say you go 8 episodes, you take a 2-3 month break, then you come back, you get the last 8 episodes or something like that. So that seems to be what they might be doing with this. I'd love to just run it all straight through, but beggars can't be choosers. We're here. We have Daredevil back. We have Charlie Cox back. We have Wilson Fisk back. I can't think of his actual name, the guy who plays Fisk, but we have him back. So I'm just really, really, really excited for this series to see what happens with those characters now that they're actually legitimately integrated into the MCU, and what kind of paths their characters take going forward, man. So that's gonna be it for this. Like I said, I am super excited. Really can't wait for this to drop March 4th. We'll probably have another trailer or 2 before it comes out. So appreciate you all. Like I said, I'm gonna do so much better this year as far as doing trailer reactions. Couldn't do it earlier when it dropped because I was at work, but that's the first thing I did when I came home. Changed. got my MCU shit on to record and whatnot. I'm record this, then hop my ass in the shower, then do my normal nightly routine. But like I said, I wanted to make sure I come home and start getting these trailer reactions and everything out right away, not waiting to the last minute. So this will be up the same day the trailer is out, which is, what's today? Today's Wednesday, so it'll be up later on Wednesday evening. So appreciate you all for making it this far, whether you watched or let it run. Helps out the video, helps out the channel. If you did watch, you did like, you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button. Want to see more from the 1216 podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified anytime 12 drops something, anytime I drop something, we drop something together, or anytime we go live, make sure you hit that notification bell, select all, and I will see y'all in the next one.